Alright, Dover. Another fun track, another track that I happen to enjoy, and another track that has full power. As you can see right now, the weather at the track is 78 degrees Fahrenheit, which is usually default, and 112 track temp, so it should be at least somewhat slick. Not the slickest, but you know. Pace car speed is 45 miles per hour. Your pit road speed is a measly 35 miles per hour, which is just super slow. It feels like an eternity getting down the thing. So, alright, keys to the race card. Tires again, as usual. And we get the full power low downforce package yet again, which is going to make things interesting. So the groove may move around, not sure, 100% on that. And so restarts might cause wrecks, especially here, because if one car wrecks, it takes everybody with, just because of the way the banking is on the front stretch. So watch out for that. They'll be tricky. And probably the trickiest part of this whole thing is pit road entry. For one, you got to get from like 180 down to 35, which is just already difficult. And the rest of the stuff you can see there. So we're just gonna get to pit road, and we'll talk about the lap. Alright, making our way to pit road. I start braking as soon as I enter turn 3. Downshift down to 3rd. And to 2nd, one of the hardest pit roads to get onto. That was really close to speeding. 35 miles an hour all the way down. Super slow. Takes forever, so let's skip. Leave my crew hanging once again. They never get the attention they deserve. There's your pit out. We're gonna stay under this gray here. You want to be on the black, which is considered the apron, so your cone's right there. That was close again, but there you go. Onto the lap. Alright, here we are about to take our lap. Fix setup, fix weather, as usual. 12-to-1 steering, and 64 on the brake bias. Gave me a lap of 21.8, which is a little faster than A-Fix, just because the weather's a little, like 3 degrees cooler. So don't really read too much into that, but it's possible. Setup's a little weird, a little tight in 1 and 2, but whatever. I just noticed the steering's a little off-center. Oh well, doesn't matter. So we'll just see how this lap was done, then we'll talk about it. And there we have it. Let me back that up. Alright, so like I said, the set's a little weird, a little tight in 1 and 2, but I feel like there's a grip strip. Like, you see this little gray area, like right there. Yeah, your darker gray, light gray. This light gray area feels like there's a grip strip. Like if you could hook your tires there, it seems to rotate the car better. But it really only helps if the car's a little pushy, because if it's loose, it just makes it looser. But it gives you more grip, so keep that in mind. There might be something to that. So let's make our way into 1. Slow-mo it. As we're going over this crest, from flatter or less banking to more banking, right here, I'm on the brakes. Just enough to get it to stay down to this grayish line, the one I was talking about. And then I let it drift up a little bit. We're going to use the throttle once we start our turn back down. Basically diamonding the corner just a little bit. And pretty much once you get it pointed, you kind of think you can stay in it in 1 and 2, but it pushes just ever so slightly at the exit. So you gotta sometimes lift, sometimes you don't have to. If you do the diamond thing at the right time like I did there, you can stay in it. Get a nice launch off the corner. And into 3, we're kind of doing the same thing, waiting to get over the crest here. The banking switch, less banking to more. The brakes, trying to get it down to the same grip strip deal I'm talking about. It's a little bumpier in 3 and 4, that's why it bounced like crazy, but we're going for the same approach. Now here the car seems to loosen up just a little bit on exit compared to turn 1 and 2. And again, doing the diamond, once you get to the throttle, you should be able to stay in it. And that's pretty much going to be it. I mean, there's not a lot to say about Dover, except that it's a really fun track. And if you can nail those corners like that, it's even more fun, and What makes it tricky is if you have a car and you're outside, like pinning you down, you can't dime it as much, but we'll see how that plays out. Alright, that's going to be it for this track guide. If you want me to do these more in this way, I guess, yeah, with the intro, change it up a little bit with more info, just let me know in the comments or forum in iRacing, just whatever. So on to Circuit of the Americas. That should be a fun one. Anyways, sim racing, Chewy side.